What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at player moments Remy. So you could pretty much get this card for around about, I think it's about 40 to 50k. No informs required. All they need is one French player and an 84 rated team with, I think it was 75 or 80 chem. Very simple to do. So it's an easy one to do. I think more than anything, this card's going to be nostalgia. He's not really a card that you'd sort and go and have a look for. He's kind of just that. It's Remy. A few years back, he was insane. As a French striker, himself was just an absolute beast. I think he had about 90 pace at that point, and obviously, it just was very good. As you can see, we have done 2 games already. If you didn't check out the stream yesterday, links are all in the description if you want to go follow whenever I do stream. I think the next stream after this video is going to be on Friday. But if you go check the Twitter out, that's where normally I go and do it. So if you want to pop by and have a look and see what we're all about, that's always fantastic as well. Now the plug's done. We did play a couple of games, like I said, on stream with him. Personally, I didn't get much gameplay as I was kind of reading comments and doing both. So I'm finding a way of how I can do the player reviews as well as stream, or just do the player reviews then stream. We'll see how we go with it. But he's a 3-star weak foot, 4-star skills, so already I like the skill moves. Weak foot, again, we do prefer a 4-star 4-star. There's no help in that. Right footed, medium, which again isn't the best kind of attacking and defensive work rates. 6'1", 88 pace with 90 acceleration, 85 sprint speed. So again, we're getting a very fast card. 90 finishing on his base, which again is lovely. 91 positioning, 88 shot power. Looking at the passing, again, it's a bit lackluster, but being a striker, I don't think we need too much anyway. He's got the short pass to an extent. Dribbling wise, is not terrible. I like the composure. I have whacked a sniper on him, mainly to get that boost of that final shooting, and then to also get that dribbling hype as well, giving him 91 agility, and 78 balance, with also 94 composure now on the sniper as well. Overall, if you was looking at the base, it's not terrible. It's not a bad card at all. It's got lacking areas, but again, for an 85 rated striker for, what, 40k, I suppose it's not a bad SBC. But we are going to go jump in a match with him. We're going to play with him as the left striker, being right-footed. We do play the 4-1-2-1-2 brackets too. So that's just to let you know, obviously, what we are playing. And he will pair up top with Messi being on the right-sided, obviously being left-footed. We have them using their both stronger feet. So going into the first match with Remy, we're going to come up against, let's have a look. Oi, a very nice team. Maradona, baby. He's got Suarez, Mascherano. Loads and loads of different cards. A lot of cards that I've not seen actually paired together. A lot of Argentinians as well. So, should be an interesting game. We see Remy finally gets his first goal for me. It is a cheap goal. Very cheap. But he's there. That's the main thing. That's all we want from him, is to be able to score them. Any goal. Literally them. 30-yard bangers, whatever he can get in, that is the main thing. So, we got 1-0 up. That's nice performance. It's a very nice start from Remy. After the first 2 matches, I really did not like him at all. I felt he was very clunky. Couldn't really have much kind of dribbling on him. So, it's nice to see that he's actually able to score. There is no way that keeper should be not at least saving that. That's a good ball. That's a very good ball. I think it went through the legs of my player. It was always coming, that one. It feels like my defender just was not responding to me at all. But he went straight through the legs of whoever was marking him, and then the guy obviously getting that little back post cross. Very nice. Remy. He's got it to Hullet. He hasn't managed to make the pass. If his passing's better, does he make that? I don't know. I feel like that was a very hard pass to make. But he managed to get the strength on it. He just didn't manage to get the final product. I was debating going for a shot with him, but I felt like the angle just was not there for it. Oh, Remy's just not quick enough on that second touch. I know his defender is closing down very quickly. But that literal first touch needs to be so much quicker for me. Oh, and it's not who I wanted. Messi! It's got to be. Always got to be. So half time, we've had a little bit of a better performance from him. We've only had, literally, the game's been stalemate this whole time. Remy's scoring a goal, obviously a little bit of a sweat goal, so we can't take too much from it. But again, he's in the position. That's always what I take from that. This FIFA has probably been the sweatiest I've ever seen in terms of what sort of goals everybody scores. Like, last year we saw the one-touch finish, all of that. So it didn't seem as sweaty, if anything, because that's a goal from maybe outside the box, what have you. Now it's all about how close you can get in the box and how easily you can make it that is a guaranteed goal before you score. That is a very, very sweaty kind of goal, and just the way it looks, if anything. Like we see Remy there. Oi, Lenglet definitely doing well there. Can we get that pass off to Messi? It's another great goal from him. But yeah, apart from them sort of goals, and even then, we don't see many goals. There is a few outside the box. Predominantly everything's in the box. Whereas last year, I feel like headers and outside the box one-time touches were the way to go. Remy, he's just not going to get there. That's a big issue with him. For to say he's got 88 pace, he definitely does not seem like he has 88 pace. Oh, Neymar going for it as well. Honestly, I just don't know with Remy. I feel like he's very average at best, but again, I feel like he's just going to be people's icon swaps player. I know he weren't really going to fit the meta in the sense of fitting anybody's God Squad team, anyone's real FUT Champs team to an extent, but I just feel like the stats are an absolute lie. Like, his shooting is not even average, I'd say. That's a great ball. It's not even average. Half the shots he's taking are just not there. I know this game is a very cagey match anyway. The guy definitely knows how to defend. I'm struggling to break him down, having to really slow the play down, and that is never my specialty. I really like fast football. I like the one-touch passing, and after patch, it's becoming very, very difficult to actually achieve that. To Messi. Can we find Neymar? He's not going to manage. Diego Carlos doing an absolute mad one for him. And that is it. We managed to go 3-1. Remy getting a goal. Not really anything else, really. We'll have a look quickly just at what did he do? Shooting-wise, 3 out of 3. Same as Messi. Messi obviously got 2 of them. No assists for him. Passes, 14 out of 20. Dribbles, 14 out. So, he didn't have a bad game. Going into the second match with Remy, personally, I'm not expecting too much. Hey, that's a big team. We're coming up against some really big teams as well now. Obviously, Werner, very, very nice. We've got Alexander, it's Anderson, Felipe Anderson on the left there. We've got Hadji, Pirlo. Not seen a Pirlo this year, so that's interesting. Lala, Juan Jesus and Telles. Some decent and interesting players, ones that I haven't seen. Hadji is one that I definitely want to try out at some point because, again, another player that genuinely has some stats that really could be quite nice. Personally, I'm kind of done with Remy now. I've played a few more matches with him. I just don't think he's worth anything. Like, yes, the 30-40k to have a card in your club, the nostalgia is always nice. Again, a League One player, so does add that icon swaps kind of feel to it. But is he actually worth anything? For me, I wouldn't say he's worth an absolute penny. Personally, I'd put it all into something else. Why is Conte not stuck a leg out there? I would just put it into anything else. Literally, if you're thinking of doing Werner's 89, put that 40-50k into that because this card realistically cannot do anything in comparison. He's not the meta this year. He never will be. So I would much rather, if you've not got the coin spare and are not like card collecting or doing anything like that, go and put it into that because realistically, you watch him bang that one. He's just not there for me. I've kind of just given up with him. If this will be the final match, we played one that I've cut out that he got absolutely destroyed in. So honestly, I reckon you're better off spending your coins elsewhere. If I'm perfectly honest. Oh, he's managed to get that ball through. That's a great goal from Werner right there. Managing to get the ball. Did you just go to shush? Honestly. Good goal. I feel like we'll definitely have some moves here. But again, defensively, he's got some very nice centre-backs. very quick. So I'm hoping what Remy can do realistically, and what I'd hope for him to do, is use his strength, use his size against them. He's not going to outbeat them. He has not got 88 pace. There is no way that this card is as fast as anybody with 88 pace. He genuinely feels a lot, a lot slower, as maybe kind of been a little bit of exaggerating with him, but he definitely does not feel 88. Finishing wise, I'm yet to see the 90. He's definitely had a few shots now, so I'm expecting to have seen something. Heading, oh, and he's hit the post. I'm pretty sure that was him. Heading, I feel like that will be his big bet, but heading's not a thing in this game. It's slightly become more of a thing with the patch, but nothing anywhere near what last year was like. That's a great ball. How Neymar has not bagged that in. Remy, it's just not close enough. Honestly, the frustration with him. He could be such a good striker, and he just does not fall in line with anything. And it's not as if it's just this game. I thought it might be. I thought maybe the opponent that I'm going against is working really well to know that I wanted to get Remy to score. But honestly, every player, that's poor, every player that I've played against has managed to stop him with ease. Oh, what a save from De Gea. Oh, but you're not stopping that one. Beautiful from Roberto Carlos. You'd have thought he would have learned from the first time that the short one was working really well. Ah, of course it is. Of course it is. We are trying. That's his second shot. That is hilarious. We're really trying with this, and then obviously you get the EA. Sometimes it's just not meant to be when you're winning. We've managed to get a goal back, and literally instantly. It does. Don't get me wrong. He's getting into the opportunities, but that's just annoying. Like, of course it is. Oh, but Neymar answers again straight away. That is fantastic shooting right there. Remy, it's got to be! Again, he cannot score! Unbelievable! And that is it. We've managed to draw up the game. We did bring off Remy right at the end because the frustration with him is just getting unreal. So we'll go into the overall review. I think we probably could imagine how I feel about him. So going into Remy's overall review, personally I hated him. I genuinely hate him, and it's funny because we've come from doing an inform Haaland to trying this Remy out. 6 games I tried him in. 2 of the games, I'll give it fair due. The guy was just better than me. There's no excuse. I barely had an attack. The guy was better. That's 2 games. So 4 other games, he only managed to get 1 goal and 1 assist, and we tried heavily. There were so many one-on-ones, so many, maybe the defenders kind of near touching, and he's through on goal. There was opportunity, and more opportunity for him, and he just could not deliver. SBC wise, it's a good SBC. Like, the price of it's very nice. It's not overpriced to an extent. Maybe could have got away with an 83 rated squad instead of 4. I just think the card's useless. The skill moves are nice. Weak foot, again, I would always rather have 4. The pace just definitely not seem like 88 to myself. 88 shooting, I'd like to see how. I even had a sniper on him. That's the one thing that really gets me. He should have 99 finishing, 96 attacking positioning, already 88 shot power. He's got 94 composure. I didn't see any of it. And I'll put some blame on me. Like, granted, this is all my opinion, my experience with him. He could be good for somebody else. We could watch Marshall go through and absolutely destroy people with him. There's different cards for different people. Inform Haaland scored 6 or 7 goals in 2 matches for me. This card is not necessarily close to him, but has very similar stats. He's very high rated on the pace and the shooting. Dribbling's nice. Physicals, he's got okay strength, and stamina's a little bit lacking, but overall it's not a bad looking stat card. Whereas in-game, I just couldn't get on with him. I tried plenty of matches with him, and it just wasn't happening. For personally my opinion, I'm giving him a 4 out of 10. I only give him 4 because I like the card, the card design, and I do like Remy as a player. I have always liked him, and he's a very, like I say, a FIFA nostalgia player. That personally will be the only reason why I have him in my club. Personally for Ligue 1, I have Mbappe untradeable or first owner, so that, well, not untradeable, but first owner is tradable. So he'll be doing the Ligue 1 ones anyway, but Remy's there just in case we do need him, unless we do put him into an SBC later on down the line. But not a bad card, but personally for me a very frustrating card. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you got on with Remy. What was your opinion? That's going to be the question. How well was Remy for you if you did complete him? Apart from that, make sure you enjoy, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace!